Hi, it's Steve Bustin from Get Your Voice Heard here. I've got a top tip for you if you want to get your voice heard through the media. A journalist has asked you to take part in an interview. That's fantastic news. Now's when the hard work starts. One of the things you need to do is to think about what role am I playing in this interview. On the whole, you'll be playing one of three roles. You might be being asked to be the voice of authority. Journalists will often be looking for somebody who can bring gravitas, authority. They are a heavyweight in this topic, because that makes the whole piece sound more serious. It means that there is an absolute expertise at the heart of this news report or feature or whatever. The second role you might be asked to play is that of explainer. And sometimes this crosses over with the voice of expertise. But the explainer is there to take particularly complex terms and explain them really simply, so that the layperson like you or I can understand them when we read or hear about them. The third role you might be asked to play is to give an opinion. Journalists will often look for somebody to say, yes, this is absolutely right, or no, this is just the worst thing that could happen. And those opinions are often going to be polarised. You don't tend to hear people ask you an opinion and say, well, yeah, it's all right. So you've got to be able to take a stance on an issue. But, and it's an important but, never agree to express an opinion that you do not hold genuinely just to get the gig. It will sound inauthentic, and if people start looking at what you've said elsewhere on the topic, it will really undermine your credibility. So think about which of those three roles you might be playing, because that's going to dictate the language you use. It may dictate your tone of voice. It may even dictate the amount of energy you need to put across in an interview. For instance, is this something that you care passionately about, that your opinion is incredibly strong about? Or actually, are you calm, authoritative, and just talking in really measured terms? So think about which role you're playing, how that's going to affect your performance in an interview, and it is, let's face it, a performance, and practice accordingly. So that's another great way that you can get your voice heard in the media.